I am Hari Prasanna, Principal Scientist Plant Breeding, working in this institute since 2008. The three important areas in which I am working is foxtail millet genetic improvement, sorghum biofortification, and DUS testing in sorghum. Coming to foxtail millet, it is one of the oldest of the millets cultivated in the world. It is cultivated in about 23 countries in Asia, Africa and America. It is important as food for the human beings, feed for the caged birds and fodder for the cattle. It is originated in China and spread to different countries. In different parts of the world, known by different names like Chinese millet, Italian millet, Hungarian millet. In India, foxtail millet is one of the important crops of rain-fed region in the semi-arid areas because of its drought tolerance and short duration. The area under foxtail millet has come down drastically in the last 3 decades because of introduction of other remunerative crops in the black soils. At present, it is mainly cultivated in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Karnataka, Maharashtra and in some parts of Rajasthan, though it can be cultivated all over India even up to 2000 meter above mean sea level. Foxtail millet is rich in protein. It has more than 12% protein, rich in fiber and low in fat and glycemic index, because of which it is gaining importance as a diabetic food, especially for type 2 diabetes and also for cardiovascular diseases. When eaten, the foxtail millet releases glucose slowly to the bloodstream without affecting the metabolism of the body, and this is the reason why foxtail millet is important as a diabetic food. In this institute, we are mainly concentrating on genetic improvement of foxtail millet for enhancing the grain yield and fodder yield. The breeding objectives in foxtail millet is improving the grain and fodder yield, varieties with short duration of 80 to 85 days, resistance to biotic and abiotic stresses like blast and shoot fly, and varieties which are amenable to mechanical harvesting. The second area of work is sorghum biofortification. The biofortification is development of varieties with micronutrient enriched grains through best traditional breeding practices and modern biotechnology. Worldwide, micronutrient malnutrition or hidden hunger is considered as a food-related health problem. Now, sorghum is one of the important crop grown in the semi-arid region, and unlike other crops, sorghum is consumed where it is grown. So, we are targeting grain micronutrient enrichment in sorghum, or in other words, the sorghum biofortification. So, in this endeavor, we are partnering with different national and international agencies like National Institute of Nutrition Hyderabad, ICRISAT, and also many state agricultural universities. We have identified many potential donors for grain micronutrient enrichment. Now we are using these donors in hybridization. We have identified many potential donors from the germplasm for enhancing the grain micronutrient content. Now we are crossing these with the elite cultivars to combine high yield and high grain micronutrient content. And many of the lines are in pipeline, and soon we will be able to release grain micronutrient enriched sorghum varieties for the poor people who can eat and get benefited through improving the micronutrient status. The third area is the distinctness, uniformity and stability testing in candidate varieties of sorghum to enable them to get protection under the Protection of Plant Varieties and Farmers' Rights Act of 2001. Under this, the Indian Institute of Millet Research is acting as a nodal agency for conducting the distinctness, uniformity and stability testing in sorghum. We are conducting the DUS testing of every candidate variety for 2 years, and we are compiling the data and sending it to the Protection of Plant Varieties and Farmers' Rights Authority located at New Delhi. We have also registered all our nationally released varieties, hybrids and parental lines, and we are also facilitating the state agricultural universities in registering their sorghum varieties which are released in their respective states.